Hey, y'all. This is Shar, your fearless rider.
And this is Christine, your wrangler. We're back.
We are back. Okay, so this is episode 2 of the land of 2.0 of the land of 10,000 excuses.
For dates.
Yes, you guys, we are finally wrapping up Minnesota
Sorry,
today.
it's not looking good.
It's not. So I know we left off last week talking about the 2 dates that I had extra, right? Because I was really excited about those. And then
That's why we held off.
Yes. And we didn't talk about our wild card that we had the other week. So that will be today. But I do want to start off with saying we should have just ended Minnesota last week. So the 2 dates that I had set up were a bust. An absolute bust.
Tell them why.
Okay, so this gentleman said, hey, I'm going to see what my schedule looks like, and then we'll set it up for today or for tomorrow or the next day. And I said, perfect.
Which was like, what, Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that?
Of last week. And so I said, sounds great. I never heard from him ever again. Nothing. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I totally get that you're dating other people on the app and stuff, but I didn't even get out of the gate.
I know.
You know, and so I'm like
he said he'd get back to you.
Right. Like a regular woman, you replay the text and there's only 4 texts that I can replay. And I'm like, last I said was sounds great. Maybe it didn't sound great. I don't know. But so bust.
So needless to say, no date there. Then you had another one.
Then I had another one, but okay. So funny story. There was a mouse in the house last week. So
true story.
This is a true story.
You had 5.
I had 5, yes, and I have 3 cats. So, you know, but
and the cats are like, "Hey, welcome in.
Yeah,
here's the food.
Here's the food.
Here's a bed for you."
The humans leave the TV on when they go. You know, it's a pretty sweet setup we got here. Anyway, so I was dealing.
Freaked.
I know, I did, but you know, when you're the woman of the house, you become the man of the house.
I still would have freaked.
And so I'm dealing with the mouse situation. However, I didn't get back to him
in the allotted
time. And I'm talking like hours, okay? Because I was just, whatever. Yeah. And he deleted me. He blocked me.
What?
Because I didn't get back to him. The last message he sent, because then it says user ended chat or whatever. And then I couldn't find it. And I was just like, wow.
It wasn't even like your number one, I hate to say that, choice.
No.
Like you were like, okay, he seems nice. Let's kind of go on a date and check it out. No, he wasn't even like, oh my God, I am in love at first sight type thing. And then you did not get back to him within the allotted time frame he allowed.
Right.
And he ghosted you.
And I mean, again, these are blessings in disguise, right? These are people showing their red flags.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate. But what's funny is I have been dating people all over the spectrum. Like, you know, ones that I am super attracted to, ones that maybe I'm not so attracted to, but they're funny.
Nice, or
they're nice.
You seem like they could be nice.
And we really don't like, know. You can't really judge on looks. And that's something that
by its cover.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I'm teaching that to myself.
You're trying to be open.
Yes, especially in love. You know, you have to see, because sometimes you could be missing out on something great if you're just judging them by looks alone.
Correct.
And, you know, let's be honest, ladies, the better looking ones are a little more of a challenge and seem to be nothing but walking red flags.
Right.
So anyways, with that being said, Minnesota.
Okay. But we're not rating you yet.
No.
Because we have to talk about our
wild card.
Our night out together in the wild, which was, it kind of felt like a Twilight Zone.
It really did. You know, and again, I'm going to say the disclaimer because these are our perspectives of these experiences, names, dates, time, you know, all of that stuff has been changed.
Obviously, we can't be everywhere all at the same time. I mean, we picked some locations. We picked different locations. Maybe we could have picked a better location.
Right.
Not quite sure. But we did give Minneapolis, which...
You know, we did downtown. We did some suburbs. We did some northern dating.
Yes.
So we did try to really give a good overall summary and perspective of the
fair
state
perspective from
right.
Yes.
Because obviously we know the cities is different than the country dating, you know,
or the suburbs or
exactly.
Yeah. So let's just talk about our night out.
Okay.
First, okay, we start out, we're walking to the place. We won't even mention place names, right? Okay.
No.
So we're walking to the bar. Before we even get to the light and it changes to green, we meet a nice gentleman at the stoplight. He's very sweet. He looks at us. He's like, "Ooh, you guys are beautiful," and we're like, "Thank you." And then he continues. The light changes green. We're walking. He's like, "Can I buy you guys a drink?" I mean, we're walking.
On the sidewalk.
We're on the sidewalk. Is there a mini bar somewhere on the way? I don't know. But we're like, no, thank you. And I go, we're not drinking. And then he's like, wow, you guys are pretty like little babies. And we're like, thank you.
I know. So, even though it was kind of a creepy encounter. It was almost like, well, maybe this is off to a good start. We're going to meet some people. Mm-hmm. We're going to be asked some drinks. We're going to have some conversation. No. No. There was a live band playing.
A really good live band.
A really, really good band.
We walk in, it's dead.
Dead.
It's a Friday night.
And
we thought, are we early? I mean, what time do people go out on Friday nights?
Right.
I don't know. So we walk in, it was dead. Okay, we're like, that's okay. There's other floors. We'll just get a drink. We'll get a drink. Our famous margaritas.
Yeah.
That we love.
Yes.
Oh my God. Worst drink in the world.
Worst drink. It was like trying to down Drano or something.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
We were like, because they were expensive. And that's another thing Christine and I've talked about. I think bartenders just name the price of their drinks because
is that a thing? It could be. Who's going to catch them?
Right.
They could pocket like the extra.
They could, but it was disgusting. That's all I can say. We were plugging our noses. I look over at her. She's plugging her nose.
I know, trying to
drink it because it was expensive.
I didn't want to waste it, but no, I couldn't even do it. I couldn't.
Right.
So we
and again, let's talk about. So we get there. It's dead. So we go up to the other floors.
Yep.
There's a few people.
A few more.
But
people.
The only ones that are complimenting us are women.
Oh, yeah.
The wait staff or just, oh, your outfits look beautiful. You guys look beautiful.
And you know what? That makes me feel good, though, that women are still
I love it.
Each other's, well, not always, as we can say later on, but women we come across enough women that are very sweet and kind and support us and we support them.
Yes.
But not always the case.
It's not. But anyways, I love a compliment from another woman because it takes us a lot.
Means more.
It does because it takes a lot for us to compliment and not be jealous and, just really be a gal's gal.
Yeah, a gal's gal. So we go to see the band, which is on a different floor.
Yes.
Excellent band, handful of people.
Yes.
Handful of people in this gigantic, beautiful place.
Yes. It was tragic.
We kind of stood at a table and tried to drink the drinks and danced by ourselves and decided, oh my God, we got to go. Because we don't think it's going to pick up.
Nope. And so, mind you, we're not out at like 7, 8 o'clock at night. We're out
this time
later.
It's 10.
It's 10.
It's 10.
And so we decide to go to
a suburb
of another bar that, both of us have been to. And it's typically pretty,
it's okay.
Right. It's hopping.
It's usually hopping.
Right.
And there's a variety of people and ages.
Great bands.
Usually. And a good band.
So we go there.
It was a good band.
It was a good band. The parking lot made it look like it was packed. So we get in there.
And we walk in and it's like Twilight Zone. Like, I don't even know how to describe it.
No.
It was like this weird cloud over us and people all turned to stare, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
I don't even know how to describe it. And
I mean, we even had to look over.
Like our mouths dropped and I couldn't keep my chin off the floor. I kept having to hold it up.
And the thing about this is, so we walk in and there is a couple people sitting at the bar staring to the point that it had to be addressed.
like staring, like I never address people like that. I never would say anything, but these people, this woman is staring like she's what, 2 feet away?
Yeah,
Not even.
not even.
Like super close because we're at the bar and they're at the bar.
Yep.
And so we order a margarita again, trying to hope for a better one. And she is staring at us. And then she hits her friend, a guy friend or husband, I don't know. And he's staring at us and they're right next to us.
Right next to us.
And I couldn't help it. I was like to the point where I'm like, why? I go, why are you looking at us? And she's like, oh, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm like,
she was. I
You
mean,
are.
staring, but then it was the like little whispers and like hitting of, you know, that's
Like
it was,
we weren't dressed like obnoxious. We
No.
weren't dressed like too revealing. We weren't dressed any like kind of normal-ish.
Yes.
I mean,
we were dressed for a night out on the town, you know, but nothing out of the ordinary. And it was rude.
It was so rude. And then a girl comes from the back from the bar and she's like, you guys are so beautiful.
Yes.
Well, thank you. There's another woman complimenting us.
Yes.
And so that made us feel a little bit better. Then we got our drinks and terrible.
Same
thing. Do
they
all have a
tasted the
handbook
same.
and they're made the same way in these junky bars?
I don't know.
I thought the other bar was a nicer bar. So I'm like, oh, they got to make a good margarita.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. They tasted so bad we couldn't drink that. So literally we didn't even have one drink the whole entire night.
No, we didn't.
No. Out of 3 drinks, we didn't even have one complete
so we go sit down and there are men, you know, there's
men there.
There's a lot more men than that were at the first establishment.
Yeah. And a lot more men than women even.
Yes, there was.
Yes.
But they are
men.
all dancing with each other on the dance floor.
They're on the dance floor in front of the band dancing with each other.
Yes.
Like I've never seen such a thing.
Yes.
Like they are there to dance with
They did not care.
It's not that kind of bar, you guys. It's just an average Joe.
It is.
Suburb bar that sometimes has really good bands. It's kind of known for people going there and listening to bands. But they were on the dance floor. I mean, they were having fun.
Yep.
They were having a great time.
They were having a great time.
But they were dancing with each other. Mm-hmm. Or by themselves.
By themselves. The only man that came up to us and asked us to dance.
He did. There was one.
Was a older gentleman who, you know, I don't know if he was on the spectrum of something, but we saw him out there dancing by himself. He had his own style. Let's just put it that way. Mm-hmm. But you know, he was the only one that approached us. And besides the married couple that were sitting next to us and laughing with us.
So it's not just us people. No, it's they noticed everything we noticed too.
And, you know, so they were kind of on the same page and the husband even made a couple of comments about it. Yeah. So what's funny is.
Yeah. Tell them.
I actually matched with one of the gentlemen that was there. And
he walked in and you noticed right away.
I noticed. You're like, right away.
I recognized him.
Yes.
And I'm like, what?
And I was like, his name is either da-da-da or da-da-da. You know, I'm not going to say. But because it had been a while, but not that long.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's super tall and he's kind of her type.
Yes.
So she definitely knew it was him.
Yes, I knew it was him. And what's funny is, so I noticed him right away. He's with his friends, and I'm talking like it's been weeks, maybe, you know, since we've matched.
So not that long.
No, not that long.
Yeah.
So I recognize him. Last I checked, within a couple of weeks, he's single.
Still on there. Mm-hmm.
And he goes out of his way
to not notice you.
To not notice me.
I know. Like he didn't even. Like he walked by, but his eyes were like seeing through you.
Yes.
Like
it was like
not
he
even
saw
you're
me.
Invisible.
Yes. But no
what is
approaching.
That?
And there was even a girl out on the dance floor trying to talk to him. And he was like,
he kind of chatted and then left it to his friend to talk to her.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was
so
into
he's on
dancing
a dating
with his friends.
app.
Yeah.
He liked you.
Yes.
And now he's at a bar where he could actually talk to you in person. And he chooses to basically think you're invisible and dance with his friends.
And mind you, like our conversation wasn't anything. It was just like, hey, how are you? How's this app going for you? You know, just but you have a lot of those conversations on dating apps, which we'll get more into as we do this. But so it's not like it went poorly where he's like, oh, she ghosted me, or oh,
she's weird, or
crazy. There was no content where it would have made him, be, I don't know if I want to talk to her. I don't know if I want to approach her. So it really caught me off guard that we're out in the wild, right?
Yeah.
Where he has the ability
the access to you
approach me.
Yes.
No asking to dance. No, do you want to drink?
Even, not even looking.
He was not there, and then you think, well, maybe he's on a date, right? That's why, because that's understandable.
No,
you're not going to go
unless he's with his two other guy friends on a date together.
Right. Exactly. Which that might have been the case.
You never know,
because
I don't think so.
Yeah. Anyways,
so maybe it was us. Maybe because we were in such shock, people saw that.
Yeah, like they could read our attitude.
I don't know.
So then I happened to look behind Christine, and I noticed another gentleman, and now he liked me on the app, but I did not.
I didn't know there was another one.
The shorter one in the gray shirt.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But he was lurking.
He was lurking.
Did not say a thing, lurking.
But he was definitely behind us, paying attention, looking.
Watching everything we did. I noticed that.
But again, he didn't approach. No. And maybe it's because he did like me on a dating app, and I did not, like reciprocate.
Okay. That could be.
And there's nothing wrong with him. It was just, he was shorter than me. Everybody should now know I'm a tall, dark, handsome.
Yeah.
He's blonde, just a little shorter, and he's good looking. So if he would approach me, and that's what I was hoping for out in the wild, is to get to meet different people.
Yeah.
So different aspects of them become attractive.
And their personalities.
Right.
Yeah. Could change your mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. No, nothing. So here, a bit of advice. I know it might be scary, but then again, it's not scary for some people to come up to you.
No.
Like the people you think you don't want to come up to you. Does that sound bad?
No.
But no one came up to us except the one guy to ask us to dance.
Yes.
And I don't know, did he ask you? Not really me. Did he say us? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Kind of said you, and he was looking at
so you. So basically, we were ignored.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were ignored. We had no drinks. And the night was a total bust.
It was a total bust.
It was like
It was like what, 11:30ish or something when we left?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
we couldn't take it anymore.
We couldn't take it anymore. It was just, and of course, as soon as we walk out, there's men sitting by the door. That's when they start
to comment.
Yes.
Like it's their last chance.
Yes.
Let's get them before they're out the door.
Let's grab them. But there's no actual
effort. And one followed us out.
Yeah, yes.
But we were in the car.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
But we're going to say, oh, yeah, we'll come back.
Right. I mean we've been sitting there for an hour and a half or an hour or something, So it's just things like that. I mean, we tried so hard. But you know what?
It was I don't even know what to say for that. It was like Night in the Wild. Was it night at the petting zoo? Not even
I know.
At the petting zoo.
I know.
It was bad.
It was just
But we have a little side thing that happened on Thursday.
Right. Okay.
So Thursdays are line dancing.
Yes.
That we go, and we told you we don't meet anybody there ever. We just line dance. We love it. But anyway, she had her date from the past. Go.
So the other date that I talked about, the gentleman with all of the children.
The 6 children, one he lost between homes.
Yeah, that's the one. He ends up, like I said, I'm not a ghoster.
No.
So.
Nor should you be.
Come on,
Let's
guys.
Grow
we're
up,
mature.
People.
And if you're not in, if you're just not that into somebody, let
then
them know.
Say it. Just
it's
say,
okay.
I don't think we match.
Right.
Nice chatting with you.
Exactly.
I mean, is it that hard?
Right.
I think society,
however,
everybody made it
I will say
a ghosting thing.
I did let this gentleman know on multiple occasions I am not interested like that.
You have, but you never ghosted him, but you have made him aware.
Yes.
But he proceed to think you're going to change your mind.
So he shows up at line dancing.
He line dances too, but never
with us.
No,
never. He's got his own crowd, but so he does show up, and I don't even know how to explain this interaction.
A cartoon.
It has to be
like a cartoon.
funny. He's
He's got high energy.
He is a high energy, but he always talked about how he doesn't like to go to where we line dance because it's not a 2-step, right? Which is where you dance with each other, cowboys and cowgirls.
It is on the third.
Right. But
Thursday,
I mean, it's not, he goes to the ones that are always like
2-step.
The 2-step ones. So I'm thinking at the very least, he's going to show up. He knows where I stand. I haven't 2-stepped. Maybe he could teach me, right?
Yeah.
Lead me out on the dance floor.
Yeah.
No. 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 So I don't know. I think the instructors are probably going to give me a lecture when I get back because he interrupted a few of the lessons.
Oh my gosh. He talks and comments during the lessons.
Screams over everyone.
He is chatty.
Chatty.
He talks with everyone, male, female.
Yep, doesn't matter.
Which is nice to be social, but
we're judging this as a dating perspective. So that's where I have to go.
There we go.
But his behavior was off-putting. His comments were off-putting.
Oh my gosh, so off-putting. He called us
cougars, and he's
hot
age.
Cougars. That's not a compliment.
It's not a compliment.
We weren't doing anything.
Because we go to line dancing literally to learn how to do the dances.
And we sit at the table by ourselves.
We talk to the instructors. We talk to some of the other people in our group sometimes, but we're not there for a dating experience.
No, not at all.
No. So it was just, and he's the one that's going around, and you could tell he made other friends, but he made them uncomfortable. There was a few other women that he made quite uncomfortable.
I turned once and when I was dancing, and then we stopped and I turned and he was doing push-ups on the floor.
Yes.
It's like all of a sudden he's doing push-ups. I'm like, what?
Yes.
What?
He just, again, some of the comments that he made about our age, and I was just so...
Let's just say we're above 35 and below 50.
So it was just, anyways, when someone's the same age as you and calls you a cougar, it's just gross. It's off-putting. So anyways, I kind of knew, I already knew before he got there that this was not anything I wanted to pursue. Correct. He chose to get there. Oh, and what I loved is he actually asked me for a ride. And I knew what he was doing because he's made a few he's made a few comments about, we could have coffee together the next morning, hint, hint. And I'm just like, dude, I have told you over and over again, I don't mind being friends, but the chemistry, that's just not there.
Right. So we ended up leaving.
Yes.
At a decent time, 10:30ish, something like that. He proceeded to stay.
He stayed, but as I walked out, I said, goodbye, and maybe we'll see each other line dancing again. And he says, no, probably not, because you didn't like me. And I'm like, I can't.
Did he think you were going to change his mind if he's there in person?
I don't know.
I think so.
So I just kind of walked away. I said, no, have a good night, and we did our thing and we left. He stayed.
Yes.
Evidently, he did not have a great experience. So I woke up the next morning and I had several Snapchat messages from this individual, but all of them except one were deleted. And you can tell, he deleted a message. He deleted a message.
We can tell.
Yeah, we can see that.
And so they were bizarre.
They were bizarre. Anyway, so I wake up and it says, hey, it was nice to see you. But I will never be going back there again because the bartender called my mother a bug.
A bug?
A bug.
That's offensive.
B-U-G. And I was nothing but nice to them. He's dead. So he said I was nothing but nice to them. So I was very offended. And I write a bug. WTF does that even mean?
Yeah.
And then he writes back and he says, I don't know. There was a bug on the ground or something, but nobody talks about my mom. And again, it was nice seeing you. I'm like, well, it was nice to see you too. And I have not heard from him since.
Well, that's a good thing.
It is, but I'm just a good thing.
But what in the hell? I'm sorry, but what in the hell?
Again, though,
what in the hell?
This is one time where my picker was right.
Now,
there was something going on.
This is the state we live in. This is Minnesota. It's not like we're in another place. It's not like this is new to us. This is the dating scene.
This is the dating pool.
In Minnesota.
Yes. And like,
it's like
I said earlier,
it's so freaking frightening.
We gave it a good go.
You gave it. I was there with you, but you gave it a really good go. But there's just nothing here for a single lady.
No,
nothing.
So we're gonna give this. We're gonna give Minnesota.
I'm sorry,
but you get 5 red flags, which is a total rodeo bust.
It's so bad.
If
you seriously want to find a partner or somebody to go out with and have fun, or a match, or whatever you call it on these dating apps, first of all, why are you on a dating app when you don't ask anybody out?
Yeah.
Second of all, you can't even go out to a bar and meet anybody because the guys stick with guys and talk to each other. Maybe some are married, maybe not, just like me.
Right.
But you know what I mean? They weren't.
No.
Oh, you knew they weren't.
Right.
You could see their fingers or whatever. They were not. They were single. They do not come up to you and have a conversation. They do not offer to buy you a drink except if you're walking down the street.
Yes.
Because obviously you couldn't buy us a drink. But nor did we want him to join us. But anyway, I mean, nobody has any, I don't know what you call it, suave
game.
Game. Thank you.
So yes, I don't know. This is where I would love our followers to comment and say, what did you find out there?
Yeah, share.
Because I've been golfing.
Or explain.
I have been to the grocery store.
Us. So here's our thoughts though. So we're gonna wrap up Minnesota, right?
Yep.
We give it 5 red flags.
5 red flags.
We just cannot support it as a dating scene.
I am not lying.
As a dating scene.
I was so glad to be able to be done with Minnesota.
Where are we going next?
South Dakota.
Woo!
Yes.
I can wear my boots. Right?
Yes, you can wear your boots.
I wear my boots everywhere. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
I wear my boots to the grocery store.
We'll probably have to kick some cowboys in the ass with them.
I can't wait.
But
so we're going to South Dakota.
Yes.
We're going to do 2 dates. You already got them lined up. And then we're going to do our wild card date.
Yes.
We go out in South Dakota and see if it's any different. Do men have backbones? Do men have game?
And I do want to say we are going to go to Sioux Falls because I know a lot of people would be like, well, if you go to, like Brookings or Aberdeen, you're obviously in a smaller
No, we're trying to go to the big cities.
Yes, we are trying to
state.
Get a good group of people to rate so that way we're giving a fair rating. But again, I can't say anything nice about Minnesota as far as the dating scene goes. We experience ghosting, love bombing, breadcrumbing, highly inappropriate behavior. I just got to say this. So this guy likes me on one of the dates.
Wasn't it Bumble?
It was Bumble. And so I matched them back. And he's cute. He's funny. We had a little bit of a conversation. He actually took the initiative and asked me out. And I was like, okay.
Is this Minnesota? Or
yes.
Okay.
And then he says, DTF ? Because we had a previous comments were like, where do you want to go? And so I was like, I've never been.
Well, first of
it's
all,
funny now that we know what it means.
What is DTF?
DTF means down to fuck.
Oh my! And you've never been.
And I write, I've never been.
Oh my God!
I thought he was talking about a place, because that's where our conversation and.
What did you say?
So I wrote, I've never been. And then he explains, he's like, he wrote like laugh out loud. It's down to fuck. And I just wrote back,
excuse me?
Yeah. I can't even remember. It was like, no, thank you. Or not interested. Or what about dinner? Or something. I tried to keep it light and funny because I'm not kidding you. These are the conversations.
Boundaries, right?
Yes.
I think we're too nice.
But do you know what he did?
What?
He blocked me. Because I was not DTF.
Oh my!
We were only, 6 or 7 text messages between each other.
And he blocked you. See, blocking Blocking is a child's man.
Blocking is
man.
huge.
Man-child.
In Minnesota. It is a man-child.
Oh my God.
I can't sing, but
we tried.
It's terrible.
Wow.
So I just, I want the daters out there. I do not know what it's like to be a male on these dating apps. This is just from a female's perspective. This is what I'm seeing out there. I'm sure they see a lot of this stuff.
Guys, we're going live next week. Next week, our next podcast is live. And we got to have people like either write or call in. If you follow us, please follow us on what are we on?
Spotify, TikTok, Instagram,
can you make
Facebook.
Comments there too? Or
we will be on YouTube next week.
Oh, we're going to be on YouTube.
We're going to be on
Woo-hoo!
YouTube. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Wow. We're big.
We're going to be everywhere, people.
Anyway, make sure you follow us so we can continue this lovely podcast that we're enjoying so much and hope you are too.
Yes.
And then we do want comments. We do want
we want your feedback.
Thoughts.
We want your experiences because,
do.
We've had conversations.
Do you want us to find something else out for you? We're willing.
Oh, I know,
yeah,
right?
We're willing. We're gonna do some off the wall things coming up. If this regular dating stuff doesn't work, we got to find a way to meet people.
I know.
So you guys can find a way to meet people.
Right.
That's why we're here. We're here to help.
So
and add a little laughter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. The best date I had in Minnesota was
with me.
Or Chat GPT.
I keep telling her Chat's not real, so she's
I totally see how that guy falls in love with the AI woman on that one show because he.
You know what? Chat's getting sick of you.
He is actually.
He's acting like a real man. He ignores her. He doesn't listen.
He
likes me because I don't tell him what to do or ask him to do things for me.
When I do ask him, he makes sure Christine is completely taken care of, and I have 4 legs, and my title's wrong, or
her nose is super big.
My nose is. I mean,
I ask him to help us out with our advertising. He's like, Shara has 4 legs now, a big nose, and a huge head.
Yeah, and she just gets better looking.
Meanwhile, my smile's cute.
Yeah, she's got her eyes are on point. I'm just like, what in the hell is it with me and men?
He's getting tired of you talking to him and telling him what to do.
He is.
Typical
I suppose I should take that as feedback.
I think so. Anyway, we gotta close out this episode.
Yes,
it's been fun. I hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you guys follow us to South Dakota because after South Dakota, yes, we're gonna do a couple more Midwest states.
Yes,
but
I can't. Don't share.
I'm not going to share, but we're going.
Places.
Yeah, we're going big places. So keep joining us, and as always,
here's to all the riders out there holding on tight through the wild ride of love and dating. This one's for you. May your saddle never slip. May your cinch never break. May your horse never stumble, and may you never be thrown. Here's to the long rides, the strong hearts, and the courage to climb back on.
Amen.
And this is Red Flag Rodeo.